Hello, welcome to Soulprint Intuitive Tarot. My name is Cyndy. Thank you so much for being here. I'm recording this on the app on Monday afternoon, and you're going to be seeing this on Tuesday, um, June 13th. So I'm doing this obviously before the arraignment of Trump in Florida under Judge Eileen Cannon. You know, I just got to say, I hope when that day far in the future comes that Trump dies, somebody does an autopsy on him to see if he really does have a horseshoe up his ass. Because I swear this guy has gone through life with pretty much nothing but good luck. But that luck is not going to hold, okay? And that's what we all need to take a deep breath and remember. It's not going to hold. He's sort of come to the end of it or close to it. Now, there is so many questions I have. And so the only way to answer those questions is with a pendulum. So let's get started, shall we? It's Judge, oh wait a minute, let's just make sure this thing wants to talk to me. Okay, it does. All right, here we go. Is Judge Eileen Cannon going to end up being removed from this case? That is a strong yes. Is she going to do something during the arraignment on Tuesday afternoon that actually creates a problem? Okay, that's a little yes. Is she going to delay the trial as, delay it into 2025? Okay, well, that's a no. It's a pretty little no. All right. Ms. Trump ultimately, she is not going to dismiss the indictment. Is she? Is she going to dismiss the indictment? Okay, so that's a no, because that would be like the first thing that would just get her bounced like right now. Um, is Eileen Cannon ultimately going to end up presiding over the trial of the documents trial for Trump? No. Is Trump going to be found guilty of some or all of the charges against him? Okay. Is Trump going to face some kind of incarceration as a result of that? Yes. Is Walt Nuta, I think that's how you say it, his co-conspirator, is he going to end up like in a federal jail as a result? Big strong yes there. Okay. Is Trump going to be jailed in a federal prison at any point in his life? Okay, no. Is he going to be kept sort of separated and restricted? Yes. Is the January 6th case going to be ready to file indictments by mid-September? Yes. Are there going to be indictments filed against other people, other members of his government at that time? Yes. Are there going to be indictments coming from the Thonny Wills case in Georgia? Yes. Is Donald one of the people that is going to be indicted? Yes. Is she going to be able to take that trial to its conclusion? Yes. Is she going to receive any interference from Republicans who are in government? I'm thinking like Kemp or something like that. Is she going to face restrictions from them? No. Is Trump going to be found guilty of election interference in Georgia? Yes. In this current case, the documents case, is Trump going to be talked into a plea deal? That's a little no. So I don't know if you heard, but he said the only way he would um, take a plea deal is if he received compensation. His brain. Um, can we? Is the documents trial, which is going to be in federal court, is that going to end up being televised? Okay, that's a no, unfortunately. I think it would be a good thing. But as of right now, the energy is saying no. That does not mean it's not going to change. Are there going to be a lot of protesters on site in Florida for Trump's arraignment? By a lot, I mean like 100 or more. No. Is there going to be any sort of significant violence on Tuesday in Florida as a result of the arraignment? And that's a no. That's not eliminating little skirmishes, but it is talking about like big stuff, right? Big riots, that kind of thing. Is Trump going to get the nomination for president for 2024 from the Republican Party? Is he going to end up being the nominee? Well, right now, that's a super strong yes, which is contradictory to what has previously been predicted or forecasted. Is Trump going to win the 2024 election against Joe Biden? Is the majority of the Republican Party worried, concerned about Trump being the nominee? You bet your butt they are. Is is Trump going to continue to sort of incriminate himself on the campaign trail? Yes, well, that's sort of a bit of a no-brainer. Is Trump going to secure the nomination for the 2024 presidential run? That's a yes. I don't like that one a little bit. Before December of 2023, so 6 months or so from now, is are there going to be more indictments coming out? Can we expect indictments to be coming out between now and then? Okay, that's a strong yes. So we know that Willis is likely to come in the end of July. And there is a trial starting in March that has to do with his business dealings. I got to say, I'm not actually clear if that is the one from Tish James or that is the one from Alvin Bragg. I think it's the Tish James one. If so, are the Trump children also going to be in legal jeopardy? And does that include Ivanka, who now wants to go by the last name of Kushner? Yes. Ultimately, is the Trump businesses in New York going to be shut down? Yes. Now, this is the thing, right? He's just going to relocate his businesses to Florida or New Jersey or somewhere for as long as he has freedom, I guess. And let's not forget a lot of stuff gets appealed and, and they delay and et cetera, et cetera. Is Jack Smith going to present a talking indictment that is rock solid against Trump and his co-conspirators regarding the January 6th investigation? Is that going to be rock solid? Yes. Are there foreign governments that Trump has shared, secret, top secret, confidential, whatever, information on? Has Trump shared that with other leaders? Well, of course he has, for God's sakes. Have assets been pulled out of other countries? And yeah, sorry, have they been pulled out? Okay, yes. And will they continue to pull them out? Smaller, yes. So maybe there's fewer in number. Is the United States reputation, has this been damaged according to, in terms of other countries and their secrets? Yes. If Trump is not elected, will that start to repair the damage? Let's just take a peek at the January 6th deal. Is Lindsey Graham in trouble? Is Roger Stone? Jeffrey Clark? He's in big trouble. Apparently, they're now, I guess, doing the final whatever they need to do. It bounced around from court to court in terms of suspending or, pulling his law license. Are there going to be other Republican members of Congress who end up with indictments against them as a result of January 6th and or election interference? Yes. As of right now, are we really, really sure that Donald Trump is going to end up securing the nomination? Dang. Okay. Is his reputation going to be completely shattered with Republicans who are not MAGA and independents? Is there any possible way for him to win the election in 2024? Any possible way? No. Carrie Lake, just as an aside, apparently sent out a message to Jack Smith and Merrick Garland and Joe Biden that she is calling for armed protests, and they should know that the people who will be protesting are members of the NRA, and that is not a threat. That is a public service announcement. Is she at some point going to end up in legal jeopardy for the nonsense that comes spewing out of her mouth? Like, at some point, is somebody going to shut her down? Yes. Marjorie Taylor Greene, is she another one that is going to end up in trouble, like legal peril for the things that she says without engaging her brain? Yes. So apparently the other day, she stood on the steps of something and was telling reporters how she was in the skiff looking at documents that absolutely proved Joe Biden had taken a $5 million bribe. And she's waving this piece of paper around and she's saying, and I have the proof. I copied it. I have this. Or I wrote it all down. Like, she just broke the law. Okay. And is there anything too? In fact, if I'm not mistaken, Bars investigated that and there was nothing. It was a nothing burger. Is there any serious evidence against Joe Biden in any legal matter that could be detrimental to him? No. All right. So, I guess that's what we know for right now. I am going to be watching the news this afternoon or tomorrow. Well, you're going to see this on Tuesday. I'll be watching it on Tuesday afternoon with regards to the arraignment and see how that goes. I can't get clarity. Like, I'm not being given any sort of insights in terms of how or what is going to cause Judge Cannon, and I use the term loosely, to be removed from the case. But according to my pendulum, she's going to do something. Is she going to make rulings tomorrow that are in Trump's favor? Are they going to be in Trump's favor in such a blatant and obvious way that will give a reason to seek her removal? Is she under a lot of pressure from from other Republicans, whether that is from the other Republican lawyers, government officials? Is she getting pressure? Has she been under pressure for the last couple of days now as a result of her holding onto that case and ruling as much as she can in Trump's favor? Has she been getting that kind of insight, guidance, or strongly worded suggestions? Yes. Okay. That's what I know. I hope it's helpful. I hope it brings down the temperature a little bit. I will be doing minis for the rest of the week, but probably some should come out on Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. But a lot of it's just going to depend on what happens at the arraignment, whether I feel like I need to jump on and do something bigger. For anybody who is interested, I am booking private readings in the first week and a half, maybe, of July at this point. If you are interested, in the Dropbox below is the email address soulprint888@gmail.com. Feel free to send me a line and I will send you back the information you need. Until next time, take care, be well. See you really soon now. Bye-bye.